Hey everybody, Real with Wes coming at you Monday. I know I've been out for a couple weeks here, but I've been busy going on, working around the church, getting stuff done, having services. We had in-person service yesterday. It was so good to see everybody. Then, of course, if you didn't catch this past Saturday's message, go back and listen to that, YouTube, Facebook, and we're just going to keep coming to you guys. Super excited about Resurrection Sunday or Easter Sunday. We got baby dedications we're kicking off for the first time this year. We are launching and reopening our children's ministry that day. And then we're also having teen service. So we got a lot of new and exciting things going on. And then, of course, we're going to have a message that's going to change your life is what we want to do. So, man, I hope you guys will be there April 17th, 4 o'clock. We are so excited about that. But let me get into encouraging you guys this week. This week, I'm going to deal with some things about fear and how fear kind of drives us, and not to let some trigger things and fear to govern our lives. Today, I'm just going to come with you real simple here. Man, don't be afraid of mistakes. I know in my lifetime, as someone who developed the habit of being perfectionist and feeling like I have to do everything perfect all the time, it would stress me out and put a lot of pressure. And I still have to catch myself today where I feel that pressure coming on that has to be exactly right and perfect, and trying to control everything and feeling the pressure and not giving room for God to work in my life when I'm trying to do perfectionist in learning. Man, you got to give yourself the opportunity to learn. You are going to make mistakes in this life. You are going to have missteps. Those are called learning opportunities. The difference of mistakes is, is whether we choose to learn from them or not, is what it is. And sometimes that learning process comes with making the same mistake a few times. We don't always figure it out the first time, but it's staying in the place where we don't come to this place of fear where it's like, oh my God, I made a mistake, as if God couldn't fix it. If as God's grace wasn't enough to compensate for our flawed humanity and our growth opportunities, what that is. And so when you're always constantly trying to be perfect and make sure everything's right, you don't leave opportunity to grow and learn. Actually, you can stunt your growth process with God because you're so busy stressing out. You're so busy trying to control everything, make sure it goes right. And what does that happen? What are some of the fears that come from that? Well, it's the fear of looking bad. It's the fear of failing people. It's the fear of, what am I going to mess up this or mess up that or mess up this person's life? Trust me, God is bigger than all that. So don't sit there all day paranoid about making a mistake, because it'll paralyze you eventually where you may not even try things, trying new things especially, or go for big and great things. Don't let that fear hold you back. And here's how you settle that fear. You start, at least a starting place, start working through it. It's going to take a mind renewal process. It's remind yourself, man, God loves me this much that if I mess it up, he'll put somebody in my life to help me. He'll help me figure it out. He'll show me a different way. His wisdom is available. And where I do fall short, God will fill in the gaps. And God will take care of that. Paul talked about, in my weaknesses, I will glory. In my imperfections, I will glory. Not that I'm celebrating my weaknesses is what that is, or I'm saying it's okay just to be a mess. It wasn't about that. It was saying, I'm willing to humble myself, admit I have weaknesses and flaws. Why? So the grace of God can come in and fill the gaps, fill the weak areas, fill my imperfections and cover me, and then also mature me and grow me out of a lot of them, or put people around me in my weak spots that will cover me. That's the beauty of relationships and all those. But my biggest thing today, don't live in fear of making mistakes, of falling short, or the past. Don't live in regret either, or fear of the future, what could happen. No, live in the moment knowing, hey, I'm on my journey. I'm imperfect, but I am growing and I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger. Why? Because the grace of God takes care of those things. And the grace of God is what flows in my life. And I don't have to be afraid of mistakes. I don't have to worry about that. I learn from them, I grow from them, and keep moving forward and keep getting better in life, because that's what the grace of God does in me. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Live free of the fear of mistakes, though, and trust God's love for you is more than enough, and he'll help you get on your way with his amazing grace. All right, catch you tomorrow, guys.